Hi, everyone. This is Suzanne Wagner. I am doing the Numerology and Astrology for May 19th, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 21. And if you add the 2 and the 1 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 is the number that is all about positive mind, but we also call it the number of devil and divine, which is that swing between those two sides of the duality. But it is also the parts within that we wrestle with that show us the mirror to our darkest self and our ego. While this number asks us to remember to smile, notice those places where the mind loops in dysfunction and distortion. We forget to give small gifts to others in ways that serve the highest good within each of us. We live in a world where we will encounter many uncomfortable tests. These tests are always an attempt to become a person who will give our gifts regardless of the external circumstances. In our world, there are many situations of conflict that call on us to become better than we currently are. We can focus on the past and the things that did not result in the preferred outcome, or we can move forward and regain our footing in sane and sincere ways. There are always battles with the darker parts of ourselves. We learn to feed the kindness and the most positive parts of our nature because of the media and the external world will try to tear down those things. Feeding the negative voices inside will only create more disease and dysfunction in our lives and lead us only to more unhappiness and more karma. The astrology for today. The retrograde Mercury continues to create challenges and upsets. We must look at the systems that seem to keep glitching out and make the proper corrections and move us into a more modern place that serves and functions efficiently. The backwards motion of Mercury allows us to rethink some things and review before we go forward. We look towards taking a broader vision on many personal issues. With the moon being very practical in Capricorn, we need to address what we intend to do next and then take one step at a time. Pluto will trine the sun in Taurus, and as we are at the end of the Taurus cycle, efficiency is paramount, and we look to doing things that give us resources that will carry us forward in the near and distant future. Short-term goals are less important, and things that matter will be those that leave a legacy behind that serve others. Notice where the gifts are and the goals are that matter to you and that will generate your own personal talents into the world. Focusing on others is of less interest at this time. Remember that we are all part of a great tree of life and that we are here to learn to coexist in harmony. Thanks, everyone.